Hello my beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jo and this is Mayera's Tarot. This reading is for the signs of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now this is a love reading for the month of November. In love for Taurus, we're going to take a look at the general energy of your situation or connection, and then we're going to take a look at what is going on between you and your partner. We are going to get some guidance and some advice at the end of your reading, and then to close it off, I'm going to pull a yogic path oracle card just to get a general message for your life in general. Now, this may or may not have anything to do with today's reading for the month of November. It's just a general message that you might need in your life. Now, please, you guys keep in mind that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. I don't want you to force it. Please always trust your intuition. You will know if this is not your reading. You'll know right away if this is not for you. I don't want you to force anything. Please listen to your intuition. You will always be guided. Now, in terms of the general reading, the general energy for you, can I get the general energy for Taurus for November in love? As always, I want my cards to jump out. What is the general energy for Taurus for the month of November? Thank you. Truth be told. Okay, there's a conversation that needs to be happening in Thinker. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's been thinking about telling you something, or you are the one who has been wanting to tell your partner something. Okay, now the general message for this card is that people will tell you really quickly who they are if you're willing to listen to what they have to say, but you have to pay attention to how they behave. Like, this is not just about words. You actually have to pay attention to the way this person show up in the 3D. This card is telling you to, engage in an open conversation and really communicate with the other person. And it's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need in this connection. No one else can do this for you. You have to communicate your needs and what you need in this connection. Now, remember that your truth is always based on your personality and your experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so. Really notice how after you communicate, things change and they help you. It helps you become more attuned with yourself and who you are. Don't hold back. Speak your truth always and listen to what the other person has to say. In general, there's communication here that needs to happen. I'm not sure about what. We're gonna take a look. In terms of Thinker, I feel like this conversation is, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it should have happened sooner, but I guess it's happening now. And I feel like it's time to really weigh the pros and cons within your partnership. Like, is there enough common ground for it? Or, if not, you're gonna have to make a decision. But I feel like in general, there is this conversation that needs to be happening, and this truth that needs to be communicated from you or your partner. I feel like it's your partner, or let's see. We're going to take a deeper look and see what is going on here. But in general, there is something that needs to be said. Ooh, floppy. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at what's happening for my Tauruses for the month of November in love. What is going on between this connection, Taurus? What is going on between you and your connection? I like smaller cards just because my hands are really small. And why is this card flipped? They're easier to shuffle when they're smaller, because if they're too big, like the oracle decks really hurt my fingers every time I shuffle them because they're huge, and I have like children-sized hands, I swear. Anyways, you Tauruses, what is going on with your connection? Ready? Okay. Let's see what we have here. What is this truth be told in Thinker? Tell me more. Truth be told in Thinker. What are we thinking of? What do we have to communicate? What's going on here for the month of November? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful, you guys. The Lover, the Sun. okay? I feel like this is a new relationship about to take place. Oh, you guys, oh my God, okay. Oh, Four of Cups, give me one more. Thank you. Five of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this is beautiful. This is Ace of Wands. You guys, this is absolutely beautiful. Now, in terms of this connection, this is, I feel like you're the one who needs to communicate this to your partner. I feel like you're wanting more from this connection. Maybe you've been dating for, you know, not too long, and you're wanting more from this connection. And I can see that you're both really, really happy. I mean, your partner really wants to be with you. Maybe I do feel like they're showing up as a really loving person though, but I feel like there has been maybe an argument about it recently, about, you know, moving this forward into a, you know, partnership. But so your person is, again, showing up as somebody who, like, they're showing love towards you. This is really beautiful, you guys, but I feel like you're not being satisfied and you're wanting more. Now, guys, communicate. Please communicate. Tell the truth. If you want more, ask for more. You know, communication is the most beautiful thing, and you have to speak about how you feel. You can't keep things in. If you want more, ask for more. It's very, very simple. We're going to clarify a couple of things here. I want to clarify the Five of Wands. What are you guys arguing about? The stuff is not shuffling. There's easier. What are you guys arguing about with the Five of Wands? What's going on here? What are you talking about? Five of Wands. Are you holding this back? Are you not having this conversation with this person because you're afraid they'll argue? Temperance. Okay, so I feel like you're waiting to have this conversation with this person because you're afraid that this person will say, you know, I'm not ready, I don't want this yet, maybe we need to wait a little longer, we just met. But yeah, you're holding back from having this conversation, even though I can see that you have the right foundation here to build onto it. I mean, there's no tower moment here, you know what I mean? Let me see. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. Why are you feeling this way? Strength. I feel like you don't have the courage to tell the truth. Now, feel free to flip the roles if this is reversed. If this is your partner not having the courage to speak their truth, then, you know, be it. I'm just picking up as you being the one who's afraid to communicate how they feel. Now, yeah, I feel like you feel like they're gonna judge you for wanting more, but they're really not, you guys. They're not. Like, they want the same things you want. They're just, you know, they're okay at the moment because they feel like this just started. This is a fresh connection, so they're okay to move a little bit slower, but I feel like you want to move faster, and that's totally fine. The Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Nothing to clarify on. Yeah, like, guys, no, they're not going to walk away. They're not going to walk away just because you express how you feel. The Ace of Pentacles is right here. You're afraid that this person is going to walk away just because you want more. If they want to be with you, they're gonna be with you. Like, there's nothing stopping this person from being with you, you know? And no, they're not gonna walk away just because you're asking them to, you know, to commit. That's not it. This is not what I'm picking up on at all. Let's see what else we have here. You're balancing. Okay, so again, you guys, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, this conversation needs to happen. This conversation definitely needs to take place. Don't be afraid to communicate your feelings to this person. Okay, let's take a look at how they're gonna react if you communicate this to them. If you communicate that you want more, if my Taurus communicates that they want more to their person, how will their person react? What reaction What reaction can we expect from this person? Just try not to be negative about the situation, because I mean, the love is there. It's really beautiful. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so they feel like, okay, this is you showing up this way though. This is you. You're showing up as oh boy, okay. You're afraid that this person will say not yet to this connection, to move this connection forward into a partnership, because you know that this person has a, what's the word I'm looking for? Hold on a second here. Attachment issues. There's some sort of attachment issue situation going on here. Whether this is you having an attachment issue because of your past, or your person, there's attachment issues here. But I feel like you guys are really connected, but I feel like your person wants to take it slow because they don't want to get hurt. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. Take it slow if you have to take things slow, but however, you have to communicate how you feel. If you want more from this connection, you have to speak your truth. You have to let the person know. How are they gonna know if you don't communicate? You know, like, we all need to just speak our truth a bit more. We all need to open up a little bit more with our partners, and like, they're not going to reject you. They're not going to reject you. Let's see. Let's pull some advice here. Let's get some advice here. What is the advice and guidance for my Tauruses for this connection? What should they do about this connection? What should they do about this connection? Ooh. All right. Tauruses. What should they do? Have some courage to have this conversation. There's no need to wait. I feel like they just want to take things a little bit slower than you, but if you communicate how they feel, let's see. Intimacy and air sign. Are you dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? You might be dealing with somebody who thinks a lot, or maybe you have placements in these signs. Maybe your moon or rising is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But in general, there's a lot of sexual chemistry here and reminiscing. I feel like, guys, you're overthinking this too much. Way too much. Again, whether this is you or your person, there's a lot of overthinking here, and there's a lot of being in the headspace a bit too much. Try to move this forward in the physical world. Try to actually communicate how you feel and what you want from this connection, and you know, you won't be disappointed. You guys, communication is key in a relationship, and if you're afraid to communicate with this person, then you need to take a look at a different aspect of the situation and see, why are you afraid to communicate? Is it lack of self-confidence? Is it attachment issues? Are you afraid that this person will say no to you? What's going on there? But that's inner work. That's you. That's you that need to work on yourself and understand why you feel the way you feel. In general, I say go for it. Go for it. Communicate how you feel, you guys. Communicate how you feel. Let's see. We're gonna pull one more from. Ooh. What would this person say to you? What will your partner say to you? What would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? Oh, that's too many. This deck is so hard to shuffle, you guys. What would your person say to you if this truth took place, if you communicated? Not make a decision, I have to go to find myself. Okay, so I feel like they might need, again, like I said, I feel like it says I have to let you go to find myself, and I cannot make a decision. I feel like this person may not be sure at the time, but I feel like it's important for them to know how you feel. And again, I would go for it. Don't be afraid. Maybe your person is the one dealing with attachment issues. Maybe they might not be ready to commit, but at least you're building the foundation. At least you're trying to move this forward. I say go for it. Tell the truth. Tell how you truly feel about this person. At the end of the day, they feel the same way. They're just not. I'm getting a bit of very similar to the Aries reading. I feel like they're afraid of not being good enough for you in general. Okay, you guys, that's all I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Go ahead and speak your truth. You guys always follow your intuition. Never forget that. I'm gonna pull one card from the Yogic Oracle deck for your general message for your life in general, and then we will close this off. Shuffling this deck is the hardest thing, I swear, because my hands are so tiny. Okay. Ooh, it fell right out. Santosha, I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. Here's the card, you guys. I'm gonna read that to you just so you can get all the information. Where is the alphabetical order? Here it is, page 91. All right, here we are. Okay, so contentment. You're at a place where you can relax, unwind, and be content with where you are. You've done tremendous work to be at this place. Now is the time to let it sink in and enjoy the fruits of your labor. We often spend our whole lives striving towards the next goal and skipping over accomplishments. We never allow ourselves to experience true santosha, contentment, for where we are at in this present moment. Take a few moments to close your eyes, place your hands on your heart and breathe. Take it all in. Take all that surrounds you in. What you've co-created, how far you've come, how blessed you are, the people you love, that you're safe, loved, supported by the universe. You will not fall behind by taking a pause and being content with what you have. In fact, this kappa, earthy energy, I'm not sure how to read that, will nourish you throughout all your future endeavors. Again, going back to this reading, you guys, I feel like be happy with how your relationship turned out so far, and don't be afraid to move this forward. I just felt like I had to say that. Go for it. Let go of the fear. Have the courage to go for what you want. Yes, be patient. Be patient in general, depending on how your person responds, but move forward. Don't hold yourself back. Don't get stuck in a place just because you're afraid of how the other person will react. Always go for what you want and always trust your intuition, you guys. That is all I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading and it resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, if you feel called to do so, I don't want you to do anything that you do not want to do. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next reading.